Hello boys and girls, welcome to my preview of Arsenal against Southampton this weekend. Now, I want to let you guys know that I've teamed up with Quiff for this video and we're giving you the opportunity of winning 2 tickets in a box for this Sunday's game against Southampton. Now to enter, it's very, very simple. All you need to do is download the Quiff app, links will be in the description, place a bet, minimum £5, and once you've done that, take a screenshot and send it to my Twitter at Mr. DTAFC. Use the hashtag DTQuift and you are in the draw. Now you need to be based in the UK and be able to get to the Emirates on Sunday. I'm going to be announcing the winner on Saturday morning. So good luck to every single one of you that takes part and I hope you get quiffed. Now, of course, terms and conditions apply and you must be over 18 years old. So good luck to every single one of you. Now, let's go and get into the preview. Southampton, this is a massive game. Every game seems to be massive right now. If we want to get into the Champions League, then these are the games we need to win. You look at other fixtures this weekend. Manchester United are playing Liverpool. We're already ahead of Chelsea. So this is an opportunity for us to get into that 4th place. Big games coming up. Massive games, and this is one of them. And although we normally do well against Southampton at home, it's away from home that we normally struggle. So I'm a little confident in the fact that we're playing at the Emirates, but let's not take it for granted. We went to Southampton this season on the back of, a massive unbeaten run. We were playing so well, and then we just fell apart and we lost that game against a poor Southampton side. They've changed their manager. Results have been mixed since they've done that. But you know what? We should be beating them. It really is that simple. With all due respect to Southampton, we shouldn't be worried about teams like them coming to the Emirates. We should be dispatching them quite easily. But given the fact that we're Arsenal and we don't do things easy, it will probably be a tough afternoon. You look at the game against Bate Borisov in midweek. And although we won that game 3-0, it wasn't that fluid. I'm still a little concerned about the way that we're attacking at the moment. There just seems to be a little something missing. Defensively, we're kind of like an accident waiting to happen. I'm really glad that Sokratis is back. He's got some minutes under his belt and I feel that he will start this game without any doubt. But what I want to see is the same kind of errors that, led us to lose at Southampton cut out of our game. If we cut those out of our game, then we can win. And then we need to build from attack and we need to go with a strong attacking lineup. It's that simple. So let's get 3 points on the board and then let's see, what Manchester United do against Liverpool and let's see what Chelsea do in their game. And who knows, by Sunday evening, we could be sitting in 4th place. So it's that simple. But at the same time, if we don't go out there with the right mindset and we get it wrong, we could be sitting in 6th place by Sunday evening. That's how tight things are. So with that said, let's go and get into the 1 to 11. Starting off in goal, Leno. And this is going to be one of my straightforward decisions throughout the remainder of the season. He is our first choice goalkeeper. And there's no dismissing that. It's really that simple. So Leno in goal. In the back 4, starting off on the right hand side, I'm going to go with Stefan Lichtsteiner based on his performance against Bate. Now I know it was only Bate, but you know what? Given his recent performances where he's been absolutely dreadful, this was a lot better. This was the Lichtsteiner that I see for Switzerland and I saw for Juventus. Much, much better. He looked a lot more confident. He was bombing forward. He looked like he was enjoying himself. And, he's a natural right back, so I would rather him there than Ainsley Maitland-Niles if he's going to put those kind of performances in. And that's what he's got to do. It's about consistency. If he's going to play there, he has to play like he did the other night. That's simple. So I'm going to go with Lichtsteiner. Going to move into the back 4. First of all, I'm going to go with Mustafi. Again, against Bate, he wasn't too bad, to be quite honest with you. Scored a very crucial goal. And I feel that he's better when he plays alongside Sokratis and not Koscielny. But we will wait and see. So for this one, I'm going to go with Mustafi. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Sokratis. And he's our best defender, our best centre-back. It's as simple as that. So he's going to be the first choice one there. It's who plays alongside him. I'm basing this as well on the fact that I feel that Koscielny's injured. The fact that he come off against Barté, I haven't seen any press conferences from Unai Emery, so I don't know whether that was because of an injury or whether it was just tactical. So that's what I'm going to go with. And alongside Mustafi, I'm going to have Sokratis. In the left-back position, I'm actually going to go with Kolasinac. Now, I know that I've been saying in my previews and stuff before that Kolasinac is better going forward than Nacho is defending. You know, all these type of things. But Nacho, I don't know what it is lately, but I'm watching him at left-back and I'm not convinced. He seems to have lost something and he's getting caught the wrong side. And although he is better defensively than Kolasinac, I still feel that, you know, Kolasinac can offer a bit more. So that's why I'm going to pick him, and I'm going to go with Kolasinac in the left-back position. Going to move into central midfield. First of all, out of the two that sit in front, I'm going to go with Lucas Torreira. Came on as a sub against Barté. Looks like he's had some rest, had some, you know, time to recuperate and whatnot. And that's what I'm going to go with, Lucas Torreira in there. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. Brilliant performance against Barté, couple of assists. And I've said it, you know, for as well as Guendouzi's doing, Xhaka and Torreira are our best two partnership in there. It's that simple. So I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. Going to move into the three that sit in front of that two. First of all, on the right-hand side, I'm going to go with Alex Iwobi. It's between him and Mkhitaryan for me, but I feel that he offers a little bit more in terms of the way he runs at players and causes problems. Again, he needs to sort out his, you know, final ball and that end product. And if he does, he'll be dangerous. But I just feel that, you know, for this kind of game, he's more suited than Mkhitaryan. And that's what I'm going to go with, Alex Iwobi. On the left-hand side of that three, I'm going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Moving back into that wide role. And I think you already know why I'm moving him back into that role. But yeah, he's, you know, works hard and he's just got to produce. And if he can make those late runs and if Iwobi can get the ball in the box, then he can cause problems. So he needs to get himself some goals now. And yeah, straightforward decision for me, and that's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. In the middle of that three, I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil. Brilliant performance against Barté. Now, after the game on AFTV, I was speaking and I was saying that, you know, he needs to, you know, do consistent matches like that now for Emery to consider him. My comments were based on what I feel that Emery is going to do. If you gave me the choice straight outright, I would pick Mesut Ozil because I think we're a much better side with him. Our attack looks more fluid. Xhaka links up well with him. Iwobi links up well with him. He creates space for everyone else. I think is crucial. And you know what? Whatever the debate is and whatever side you sit on, Mesut Ozil is here until the end of the season. You know, regardless. What happens in the summer happens. You know, whether we sell him or not. But he's here. And whilst he's here, he needs to play. If he's training right and he's doing the right things, he needs to be starting. Because as you saw against Barté, none of this rubbish that they were farmers or anything else. You still got to go and produce. You know, if he didn't produce, you'd be saying, he can't even produce against Barté. But when he does, you then get people saying, oh, it's only Barté. Can't win, can ya? But Mesut Ozil, straightforward, end of story. Up front, as the main striker, Alexandre Lacazette. Bringing him back into the side. He had a rest because obviously he was suspended against Barté. And yeah, he does exactly what he normally does. Works hard, you know, feeds off the other players. And, you know, I think that with Xhaka being able to release the ball quickly to Ozil and the space that he creates and everything else, it will only benefit Lacazette, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to have up front, and that's Alexandre Lacazette. So there we go. That is the preview for the game against Southampton. It's a massive, massive game. We need 3 points. We need to keep the pressure on. Top four's there for, you know, any one of us three between Manchester United, Chelsea and Arsenal. It's whoever gets the most consistent run and whoever holds their nerve. So this is the first test and we will see how we do. Now, like I said, if you want to enter yourself in the competition to win 2 box tickets for the game against Southampton. Links in the description. You know what you need to do. There will be a player ratings after the game against Southampton. So, yes, over to the boys now. Until then, I'll see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.